What would you say about a golf course architect who wins back-to-back awards for best renovations in the USA, 5 ASGCA Design Excellence Awards in 7 years, and many, many others for his innovative remodeling, restoration, and renovation designs? Well, you'd probably say that architect is at the top of his game. That architect is Raymond Hearn, president of Raymond Hearn Golf Designs, and he's the man revolutionizing the golf industry one course at a time.
People ask me, where do you get your inspiration from? And my inspiration comes from the architects from the golden era of golf design. The Tillinghast, the Mackenzies, the Rosses, the Seth Rayners, the Willie Park Juniors. They had passion. To do it effectively, you've got to be there a lot analyzing the course, playing the course, studying existing courses, or the land in new courses. There's no shortcut for time spent. Then, and only then, can you begin the design process.
This is the highly acclaimed Matitacock National Golf Club in Jackson, New Jersey. Wonderful landforms complement this 27-hole private facility designed by the immortal Robert Trent Jones Sr. Originally opened in 1987, the club brought in Ray Hearn to do a number of enhancements, improving the layout and playability.
As Ray visited our property, he began to show us things that he thought we could tweak, and that was his term, that we could tweak to really enhance the playability. We have, the low single-digit handicappers, and we have 20 handicappers. They all want to enjoy the golf course. They all don't play the golf course the same. And so Ray is really all about, his words, angles and options. And that's what he tried to give us more of in this golf course, is angles and options.
His reputation, out of Michigan was outstanding, and he did a lot of renovation work on some RTJ projects, and we did our history on them, and it came highly recommended. And then we saw a little bit of his action, out in the field, and we knew immediately he knew what he was talking about. He wasn't looking to come here and turn it into a Ray Hearn golf course. He really, I think he honored the legacy of RTJ.
They say that variety is the spice of life. When it comes to Boyne Golf, that statement holds especially true. With all their courses spread out within a half hour of scenic Petoskey, their variety of tracks has something to please any golfer. Recently, award-winning course architect Ray Hearn has been brought in to do a multitude of improvements across each of their layouts. Now, the most notable will be on the Donald Ross course, including the first hole, which is a replica of the 6th at Seminole, and the stunning 15th from Aronimink.
And we really looked for somebody who shared our values and personality in the golf side, and Ray Hearn fits that bill. And we've got a lot of projects to enhance and nurture some of our already great tracks. And Ray is, really respects what was done before the previous architects and builds on that foundation in a really great way.
The beautiful Mistwood Golf Club in Romeoville, Illinois, has garnered multiple design awards, thanks in part to Ray Hearn's diligent and thoughtful work.
With Ray, I think he's a creative genius. I think he works very, very hard. He's a pleasure to work with, and he's not outrageous in terms of his pricing. I felt like this was the only project that he had, which I think is a real compliment to him. He had other things, other irons in the fire, but Mistwood was always at the top of his list.
A must-play Ray Hearn design is the captivating and enjoyable Island Hills Golf Club in Centerville, Michigan.
I was asked why I really like working with Ray Hearn, and that is so simple. He's the one guy that I've met my match on that's as enthusiastic about this game as I am, and his passion is very infectious.
Right now, golf course architects are faced with, let's make the course more environmentally successful. Let's look at water usage. Let's try to decrease that. Chemical uses. Can we implement more disease-resistant grasses? Can we help the superintendent maintain less acreage? Is there new technology we can help them implement in bunker renovation, restoration? What can we do in green design? Still to make it exciting, but make it more economically sustainable.
Flossmoor Country Club in Chicago's south suburbs is a true classic layout and helped earn the 2009 Renovation of the Year from Golf Magazine.
What was more important was the way Ray treated our project, his 70-plus visits, the ability to make changes in the field. Ray's a wonderful drawer of plans, and I mean the work that we saw, the detail that he gave us, I mean you could really look at the new hole sketch, and he gave us the before and after with infrared aerials, and I mean you could tell exactly what was going to happen. When we were standing on a tee box with Ray, looking at the drawing and saying, well, this is what we had, but look at what we could do now that we're out on the golf course.
Midlothian was founded in 1898 by George Thorne, who was a partner with Montgomery Ward in his department store. And so Midlothian hosted a number of Western Opens in the early days. We hosted a U.S. Open in 1914, a number of women's amateur events, and then finally 2 Western Opens in 1969 and 1973. So our goal with Ray was really our biggest issue were the bunkers. Bunkers are about 20 years old. They had not aged well. They weren't placed for where the modern players are hitting the ball today. So we asked Ray to come in and work with the club to kind of fit into our old classic design. The golf course is really the same golf course that was played in the U.S. Open in 1914 with a few tweaks. And we wanted Ray to get the bunkers in the right places, get a little more traditional feel to what's there, and increase the playability of them. And Ray was really great about working with our members to fit the look and feel, to make some additional changes, add some tee boxes, put some runoffs in to freshen up the look, and he really fit in everything we were looking for.
Obviously we wanted to keep it a classic golf course with a classic look. And I think the bunkering that he designed, that he put in there, really fits with that goal, is to maintain this classic look of a golf course. We did not want to change it. We didn't want to do a resto mod or anything like that, to do that. We wanted to keep it a very classic venue, and Ray did a great job with that. Our scratch handicap players that we have here have loved the changes. The course is playing a little bit harder for them because of the distance, because the new bunkers are now in play for their drives. They have to think about their way around the golf course a little bit more, and that's exactly what we wanted to happen. We wanted the players to think their way around the course a little bit more. They have been ecstatic about the changes that we've made here. My gosh, the vast majority of people have come up to me and go, what a great job. I'm so proud to bring guests out here so they can see what this course looks like.
Ray has got a great reputation for working with old clubs. His work at Flossmoor was a big influence on us, and he's been in and out of here for the past 5 or 6 years. We've had him in to look at some projects, and his ability to listen to the members and really fit in his expertise with the expectations of the members was critical to us. He was patient. He listened to all of our feedback. We were out here every Thursday during the project, and we'd walk through the holes they were working on, and he diligently listened to all of our feedback. But he was really just collaborative, patient, and turned out a great product.
Ray was very hands-on. I mean, one thing I liked about Ray was that he worked hand in hand with the construction company, Leibold Construction, that did everything here. And he was on site once a week to look at their work, to see what they were doing. He priced it out for us. He was our advocate in terms of negotiating a deal with the companies. So he went above and beyond what we were looking for.
Now we're in an age where there's a lot of golf courses out there. Whether you're creating a new one or into remodeling, restoration, renovation, you've got to help that entity create a difference. And when we look at it, we have. And I think that's a big basis for our awards. We're very proud of it.